the Suwannee River right beside Valdosta with us chainsawing, get deadfalls out of that river, including in preparation for the mayor and chairman's battle, which, by the way, will be Saturday, March 7th, 2026. I sent that date around in April. Nobody from the city objected, so, you know, if there's anything wrong with that date, please let us know before the date approaches. Please. Okay, as far as PFAS, yes, that is definitely a problem. We did some PFAS testing with the Gucci River. It's not nearly as bad as many rivers. It is in there. Now, interestingly, it's not particularly worse below Valdosta's outfall than above. It's also not worse below where the paper mill goes into the river than above. So those probably are some sources, but this is not the only place it's coming from. And there's many other things, as you mentioned, that are in there that need to be dealt with. I want to talk about testing for a moment, but first I want to compliment the city. The most recent spill, the one at Wainwright Drive, the press release went out the same day. That may be a first. Yay. And the spill was stopped, the amount was small, and press release went out the same day. That's really good. Now, the press release did have a typo. It said Sugar Creek is actually 1 mile branch, but anybody can make a typo. I want to talk about the most recent Sugar Creek spills. The most recent one, the one where the bypass pump overheated and stopped. Y'all need to get a grip on the contractors. Okay, but what I really want to talk about is how that was discovered. A WALS tester tested downstream, and the result she got was TNTC, which means too numerous to count. So high, we can't even figure out what the number is. So then Valdosta went and looked, and oh yeah, it's not running, and got it back running real quick. Okay, now, one thing I heard from the city of Valdosta is, why didn't our tester report it as soon as she noticed the water was green and stinking? And I agree. I recommend to all of you, if you see and smell a thing like that, please go ahead and report it. I mean, yes, we want test results, but you know, if you can physically detect it just by looking at it and smelling it, please go ahead and report it. So there's an example where water quality testing helped discover a spill. And the previous Sugar Creek spill, the one that actually started back in November during the flash flood, that one kept showing up in Valdosta's own Sugar Creek testing for 2 months. Now, WALS went and tested it 10 places on Sugar Creek and narrowed it down to within 2,000 feet. And then the city went and found it. And to their credit, then they got that bypass in there pretty quick. But it's another example of testing found, or not directly, but led to finding the spill. So you can probably see what I'm getting at here. It's to the city of Valdosta's advantage to do more testing, because it can find spills you don't even know about. Also, if you're testing back downstream where it used to be at Knight's Ferry and at State Line and Watershed Creek, you can discover things that are not coming from Valdosta, which is useful because everybody, I can tell you, everybody I haven't talked to in Florida, if there's anything in the river, it's Valdosta. Well, back when you were doing that, the evidence was, in many cases, it wasn't. After the famous December 2019 spill, for several weeks, yes, it was Valdosta washing down the river, but the contamination continued, and it was not Valdosta, which we know partly because the state of Florida was doing DNA testing, and with that, more WALS testing, and Browns County was testing, Valdosta was testing, the Health Department of Florida was testing, Suwannee River Water Management District was testing. We found out it was coming from dairy farms in Berks County. It was shocked, horrified, immediately wanted to be part of the solution, and they have. The numbers are just way down, didn't happen like it used to. We only know about that because of testing. So, just some more data points for you for what you suggested. If you all could resume doing that testing, there are probably less expensive ways to do it than you were paying for before. No, I'm not lobbying you to pay WALS. I'm sure there are other ways to do it. So, I would suggest you find a way to do it as he suggested. That's basically what I have to say for now.